if you need ideas, Randy, you and I are going to head to the kitchen because Chef Amy is in today. She has meal kits, Randy. Have you ever done, and I'll squeeze right beside you, have you ever done a meal kit?
No, I have not.
Okay.
So this will be a learning adventure for me here.
We are going to introduce you into meal kits because, Chef Amy, yeah, these are a thing.
These are
right
a thing.
now.
Yes. Probably like March and April, we started getting phone calls about like the famous chefs, the big ones, started doing curated boxes and having those done, and then they would do the virtual cooking for big tech companies. And so I thought, well, I am just as good as all of those. No,
why not me?
No, I mean, it's been a really good for virtual cooking classes and to be a part of it with corporate starting to come back a little bit. This is kind of their first step to doing some team building. So this can bring people together. We can add wine to this box.
Oh,
we can, we've done like mixology classes with a box, but everything comes together and you get like your little to-do and you can follow along, and there's some things that you need to get ahead of time, like olive oil and maybe a fork or something like that.
I like that. It says make sure you have.
Make sure you have ahead of time, yes. So this is really good to follow along. It takes about 2.5 hours and it's super fun.
Let me ask you, what is it about meal kits, perhaps in general, that people gravitate to so much? Is it time? Is it money? Is it convenience, or all of the above?
I mean, for me, I'm not too big into the daily doing this. I want people to express themselves through food. And so a lot of times with those other boxes that you do on a daily basis, they kind of take the fun out of the recipe because it's all kind of done for you. But this, you're still creating it with the chef, learning the tips and tricks along the way that you would have at an instructional cooking class live.
Can you take some of it out real quick?
Yeah. So let's look. So obviously we're going to have you all the fresh ingredients here, and then the recipe. This is a Tuscan themed event. So Night in Tuscany is our favorite thing. So we've got heavy cream already, so everything's labeled out for you. Everything's kept cold, and again, we could ship these. We've been shipping these all over the country, and so we overnight everything.
What do you think, Randy? Would this be something you could do?
Super fun.
I think so.
Fun. So within this kit, I'm going to show you how to make gnocchi. And so the first thing that we talked about for the teas is like this ricer.
That's fun to
Have you ever had gnocchi?
Nope.
Okay, so don't get the one at the grocery store. That's not gnocchi, okay? Like gnocchi should be fresh. And we're going to be ricing some potatoes. So again, this is going to be what you guys are going to be talking about. I just have some regular Idaho potatoes. I'm going to take those, I'm going to put them through the ricer.
Okay. That's just a cool little tool.
It is a cool
tool. Look at that. That's fun.
So this actually just makes the potatoes aerated. So you get it nice and fluffy. You know, love all the fluffy. So at Thanksgiving, if you want really fluffy mashed potatoes, this is a great way to do it. So I'm going to add the potato and the flour. I'm going to mix it all in there, and I'm always seasoning every element here. Okay. And you notice that I have some parchment paper down. You can also use, and this is a trick that I use in our class, you can also use like saran wrap, and you can saran wrap your whole island. And then once the flour is all done, you wrap it all up and it's done. It's not, flour's not everywhere in your hair and everything. All right, so second trick real quick. Oh my gosh, especially in the winter time. Like I always douse my hands with olive oil so that this does not stick to my hands. Okay? All right, so I'm gonna make this well just like you would for doing fresh pasta. I'm gonna add an egg right in there. It's okay if it goes over the well. And then what I'm gonna do is just, I'm gonna like lightly beat it with my finger here, and then I'm just gonna keep incorporating this.
It's like a little tunnel.
It's a tunnel, it's a well. And you don't want to press it down. You want to really kind of just keep incorporating the egg in there and get it folded into it.
Is this daunting? Because this seems a little intimidating for me.
No, I mean, look how fun this is, right? You get to play with it. You know,
I mean, that's true. You do get to play with your food.
Yeah. So in the next segment, I'm going to put this all together for you guys and really show you how to roll the gnocchi too. But this is kind of what we're looking for. So these curated boxes, they're going to have dessert with it. We're going to have so much fun. And again, it's 2.5 hours full of fun, and then you get to sit down and eat afterwards.
You get to sit down and eat. Good stuff. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Of course, we'll have more from you coming up. If you had a meal kit, like a dream meal kit, what would be in the box?
Donuts?
Donuts.
Who would have thought?
Who would have
All right,
thought?
more with Chef Amy coming up here in
I
just a
love
little
it.
bit. Anessa.
She's won it all over the country, and she's here in our backyard.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Chef Amy.